Hi, so today I wanted to do a bullet journal slash goals kind of update. It is the beginning of May, and I wanted to do them like quarterly, but I guess I'm just gonna do them. I don't know what the word is for every like 3 times in the year as opposed to 4 times in the year. But anyways, so I'll just, hopefully do one in a few months also. So first of all, I am actually using my bullet journal, which I'm so happy about. I feel like I, kind of probably talked about it at the beginning of the year, but let me just kind of show you what my May looks like so that you have an idea of what is going on. So I'm using color now, which is super exciting. Let me just do this. Sorry, I don't have like an actual camera, so I just have my computer, so I can't like do the face down thing. But anyways, so I kind of still keep track of my schedule. I probably shouldn't show so much about that, but I really, really like this setup of having, everything kind of on one page for the month about what I'm doing. And then on the next page, I have my budget and expenses. And then I have my TBR because that is the main reason that I use this thing. So I am still not really good at writing letters. I'm really pleased with the way I wrote TBR, but this May is kind of a hot mess. So I've got my books that I am planning on reading, and then I am going ahead and coloring in as I read. So each book I have like a certain amount that I want to read for that book, and so I color code it, and then color in those that I've done that if I do it on this page. What is that child doing? I don't trust him. Anyways, and then I've got a little like a list of books read and bought at the bottom. This is very exciting. I mean, it's the 6th, so I haven't bought anything yet, but hopefully I don't buy anything. I'm also kind of keeping track of my page count here. I use the Bookly app, which I really like, but I like having kind of like a one thing on my bullet journal that has all the pages. So I just fill in. It goes up to 250, and if I read more than 250 pages in a day, then I just write in ink what my actual page count was. And I started doing a habit tracker, which I'm really excited about. So the top one is read. As you can see, I've read so far every single day. Very exciting. And so I have other stuff like, going on a walk and cooking at home and doing like derby exercises. I a lot of the stuff that is probably I should be doing like gym and yoga and cleaning. I haven't obviously been participating in those. But I'm keeping track of like when I upload booktube videos and when I watch booktube videos and stuff. So I'm really excited. So this is a new kind of thing that I'm doing, and I am really enjoying that. And so that's basically kind of it. I have like a to-do list kind of thing that I also keep track of. But with regards to like my monthly kind of situation, that is what is happening with that. And then this is my, my front page with my Goodreads goal. So I am over halfway done with my Goodreads goal, which I'm so pumped about. So hopefully I get a lot. You know, I'm just trying to read these books and trying to not have my TBR be too much, even though it is. I think Doris mentioned when I did my original video about this, about color coding it. So I was like, oh, that's such a good idea. I think that's what happened. So I have different genres, and so I color in each book based on genre. So the purple I think is fiction. The pink is graphic novel, orange is other, so like poetry, kids, plays, that kind of stuff. Green is mystery, thriller, horror. Yellow is sci-fi or fantasy. And blue is nonfiction, and there's no blue on there yet, which is kind of upsetting, but it's nice to be able to kind of see that. And then, if I pass the 52, then I'll just draw in afterwards. And then my book balance sheet, so far I've been managing to keep it, my page count getting smaller. I've been doing okay with that, except in April. I don't want to say I messed up, but I went to Italy and I bought a bunch of books, library book sale, bought a bunch of books, and indie bookstore bought a bunch of books. So I have not added the total yet, but I can guarantee you it's going to be plus a lot. So I'm grateful that I was good the rest of the year. And yeah, so that's all about that. So then I've got all of my challenges that I'm doing. I am also, I'm kind of writing down and highlighting. Oh my gosh, my back hurts. uh, oh gosh, I don't know why I can't talk properly today. I am writing down the book that goes with the challenge and then highlighting it based on the genres, etc., that I previously mentioned on this page. I'm a little uptight if you couldn't tell. I am behind on every single goal that I have, but I'm actually I feel pretty good about where I'm at. I've read 9 of 17 that I should have read at this point. So I'm behind by 8 books on the Around the World in 52 Books challenge. The Reading Women challenge, I've only read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. Read Harder is the one that I care the least about. And then the Pop Sugar challenge. So I'm doing okay. Not great. I'm gonna, I think later today, kind of like make a list of books that I should be reading to kind of catch up. What I usually do is I just read whatever I feel like, at least now. And I think a lot of people do this too, is read whatever you kind of feel like and then find a place for it to fit into the challenge. But since we're already about halfway through the year, baby, don't do that, please. Can I have that? Thank you. Sorry, the cat's trying to park it. Actually, she was trying to scratch. She likes scratching paper. I'm sorry. I feel like very discombobulated for some reason. So I have been just kind of reading books and then finding places for them where they fit. But now, since we are almost halfway through the year, it's May, so we're over half, or we're less than halfway, but we're getting kind of close. So I want to try to make sure that I am able to at least finish the Around the World in 52 Books challenge. Oh, and I forgot, I have these other challenges I have not even looked at, basically. So that is the Reading Through the Ages challenge, and then my personal challenge to read a new female to read a book from each decade from a female that I've never read before and an author in translation that I've never read before, and then my 5 rereads and 5 nonfiction. I have not read any of that. And then I also tried to start that other challenge that I guess they're all nonfiction books. Maybe I can ditch that other challenge, but the nonfiction bingo, I also haven't done any books from that. So maybe I'll make a little list of books that I want to read. Oh, and I forgot to mention too, something else that I'm doing. So those are like my goals. I feel pretty good about it. Don't worry about me. I'm worried that whoever you are who's watching this is gonna be like, oh, Stephanie's losing her mind again. I enjoy this. I think it's fun. I'm I'm okay. But what I am gonna stop doing, and what I was doing, was trying to make like a bookshelf kind of thing with the books that I've bought, and then coloring them in as I read them, with the goal because the goal is to only buy books if I'm intending to read them immediately, because I have so many books, so I don't need to buy anything unless it's an immediate purchase. Or, there's some things that, like the Harper Olive editions, that are only in print for a short period of time, that I obviously would like to purchase. But the goal would be to only be buying if I'm reading them. But since I just bought like over 100 books last month, that's right, I said it, over 100 books last month, I am ditching this because I do not have the patience, time, or willpower to do that. And I am also keeping track of the series that I am reading, which is a new thing, and I really like it, and it's super satisfying to check off boxes. So I have this page, and then I have another page for it over here. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that too. So I think those are all of my goal related things. Hopefully when I not redo this, but when I check in again later in the year, I am closer to actually being able to complete my goals. But that is how far I've gotten without trying at all to do it. So this can happen. Also, let me know if you would be interested in seeing a video. I feel like the Meg and Sue do it, where they talk about like each book that they've read for each challenge. I feel like I've tried to do it before, and it bores me, I think, because it's only me. Like with them, it's fun because there's 2 people, so they can usually talk about it, and then they've usually maybe like both read the same book or something, so it's a little bit more fun to watch than if I were to do it, I think. But if you would be interested in that at the end of the year, let me know, and I will try to do that. Other than that, I will talk to you guys later.